Remember this handheld portable PC that I had a chance to look at during Gamescom and made a video for here? Well, after some trials and tribulations, the Smach C is finally on Kickstarter, and the dream of tweakable PC games on the go is getting closer. So you can imagine that when they contacted me and gave me an opportunity of meeting them at the Madrid Games Experience to go all low spec and tweak some games on their developer board running the chipset that they're going to use, I said, yes. So I went through some of the games they had installed on the demo machine and got to work. Before starting, you're going to notice that I ran a lot of these games on 720 or full 1080. I did this because I wanted to stress the Merlin Falcon GPU and see how far I could get with some tweaking. In a final device, I will personally play on a lower 16:9 resolution since you're going to notice it less on a small screen. Hey, but that's just me. Alright, enough disclaimer, let's get to the good stuff. First, Rocket League. I lowered all the settings to the minimum, resolution at 1080. The game was working between 45 to 15 FPS, just like that. That's a very good start. I went into the config files and used some of the tweaks from my Rocket League video. Even though, as everyone has noted, the super low texture tweaks have been blocked by the developer, you can still reduce the texture quality quite a bit with the same tweaks and disable some important effects. This pushed the game over 60 FPS in a very short test. Have you ever tried playing an online game over a busy conference Wi-Fi? Next, I tried Skyrim. With all the settings to the lowest and a resolution of 720p, I saw around 30 FPS on the starting scenes of the game. Some very quick tweaks to the shadow resolutions and shadow draw distance on the config file, like the ones I did on my Skyrim video, quickly pushed the game closer to 40 on the same scene. As I'm pretty sure you know, there are plenty of other things you can change Skyrim for extreme gains in performance, so I'm happy to say that there will probably be more than one way of playing portable Skyrim soon. Okay, but Skyrim is like 4 years old, what about something newer? I tried Fallout 4 on some of the lowest settings on full 720p, and got about 22 to 28 FPS. So I look at the notes I took from my Fallout 4 video and played a bit around with the fade distances and shadow resolution. Fired the game again and saw from 30 to 40 on the same area, and that is without reducing the resolution or installing any mods. I kinda wonder just how far I could get with some of those. Portal 2 was another interesting case. Since it's such an efficient, lightweight game, I decided to see what could be reached using the default high to very high settings on this hardware. The game achieved between 50 to 55 on regular play. Awesome! What if we want a bit more? Remembering the extensive video I did on Portal 2, I decided to go into the console and quickly disable shadows, which pushed the game to a perfect 60 FPS, probably more, since VSync was enabled. And finally, I could not resist trying to run the benchmark of GTA 5, since it was already installed. I remember my 540M not being able to get over 20 or something on this benchmark, so I was pleasantly surprised when using the lowest setting and 720p. The hardware on the Smach C got around 25 to 30 FPS. However, I remember the GTA 5 video I did a long time ago and decided to see what happened if I disabled the shadows on the config file, which led to about 30 to 39 FPS on the same scenes. Now, a portable GTA 5. This is something I want to experiment further with and play a lot of. This is all really interesting because, like I have been saying during this video, for most of these games there's plenty of other tweaks, resolution tweaks and mods that I could still do, but the results are already very promising. Huge thanks to the Smach C team for being cool and letting me tweak at their developer board. This product is still in development and I'm very much looking forward to what else I can do as the hardware gets closer to final. The link for the Smach C Kickstarter is in the description if you're interested in knowing more. See you on the next video.